Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving through Draxhall. Now Draxhall is the fastest growing community in Jamaica. On the left you have a housing complex which is one of many. Now Draxhall is located right between Ocho Rios and St. Anne's Bay on the north coast of Jamaica. And it has flourished into a huge residential community. It's so large that the commercial part of it is coming. You have KFC that just opened, you have CPJ that just opened, you have restaurants, you have so many plazas being built all around these residential homes. And it's ideally located because it's 1 minute away from the highway that takes you to Kingston, and it's actually located on the Northern Coastal Highway, which runs from Ocho Rios all the way back to Montego Bay. So the area here that actually, I don't think they'll let us in, but we're just going to show you the homes. This is just one of the complexes. They're gated communities, very modern looking. And yeah, it was actually Richmond Estate, which was further down, that was built first. And Richmond did so well that they started to develop Draxhall. And for some reason, Draxhall just took off. This is another complex. They're all gated communities, so I don't know if they'd let us in, but we have drone videos up of these flying over these communities. So another reason probably why Draxhall did so well is because Ocho Rios is 5 minutes away on the left, and St. Anne's Bay is 2 minutes away on the right. And in St. Anne's Bay and Ocho Rios is where you find the infrastructure like banks, hospitals, supermarkets. So Draxhall was ideally located. As a matter of fact, the Booth gas station was the only supermarket in Draxhall at one time. But a lot of housing development started in Draxhall and they just took off. I mean, there are so many under construction now that the community just kept growing, and it's so nicely done. They are actually modeling it off of the Richmond Estates, which is really nice. You guys need to check out that video. We have a couple videos up on the channel. It's probably the nicest complex I've ever been to in Jamaica. And they have it's a huge development, but that's further down the road. So if you look across the road now, you see even more houses being built in Draxhall. And because for some reason Draxhall is on the main road, it's on the Northern Coastal Highway. There you can see another building going up over there. You have Starbucks that just opened, KFC. I mean, plazas, not just stores, plazas are going up. Now, Richmond never got that kind of development. Richmond was just a straight residential area. But Draxhall has, just to give you an example, as we said, Ocho Rios is 5 minutes away. Ocho Rios has 2 KFCs. St. Anne's Bay has 1, but Draxhall also has 1. So you have so many so close to each other because the demand is just there. Pizza Hut is over here, as well as Starbucks. And everywhere you look in Draxhall, you're going to see development. We're actually going to do another video just focusing on the construction going on in Draxhall, but that's a new plaza. That's where the KFC and the Pizza Hut is. And somebody asked once, left a comment asking, where is the best place for somebody who wants to return or retire in Jamaica? And I would have to say it's Draxall first and probably Richmond second. Because you don't have much crime in St. Anne compared to the other parishes. And I know a lot of people are always talking about crime in Jamaica, but every country has crime. But it's just that certain areas in Jamaica, which are far from here, far, far away, that's where the crime in Jamaica is more concentrated. So if you come to a place like Richmond or Draxall or anywhere on the North Coast, basically, you walk up and down and you don't have to worry about those things. Alright, so straight ahead now is another complex that's being built, but we're going to focus on those in another video. This is just a general overview on Draxall. Okay, so that's the CPJ supermarket that just opened. And over here you have the Sakura restaurant, which is very popular on the North Coast. They have quite a few locations. They have in Ocho Rios, Falmouth. Okay, so this is the KFC here now. And this is the drive-through for Starbucks. This is the only drive-through Starbucks in Jamaica. And you have to remember also that the tourism industry in Jamaica, it's booming. They actually have more hotels being built in Jamaica right now than at any other time in Jamaica's history. And those hotels, majority of them are being built on the North Coast. So a lot of persons who work in the hotel industry, they probably would buy somewhere in Draxall. The demand for the homes here is as they start building them, they're sold out, and then they have to start another phase. So this is the KFC. And a lot of persons from overseas invest in this area. They buy homes, whether for Airbnb or for rentals. Alright guys, so that's just a quick tour of Draxall. Alright guys, remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.